I guarantee one Yellowstone episode has stuck with Taylor Sheridan's fans, this writer included, even 5 years after it aired. The infamous chapter happens in Yellowstone Season 3, when the Dutton family is embroiled in a conflict with market equities over the land following Dan Jenkins, Danny Huston, death in the series finale of Yellowstone Season 2. Major players working against John Dutton, Kevin Costner, include suits like Willa Hayes, Karen Pittman, and Rourke Morris, Josh Holloway, who make their way out to Montana to close the Paradise Valley Airport and Development project. That said, the Dutton family fights back when market equities takes the gloves off, creating one of the most memorable episodes of the series. Meaner Than Evil was Yellowstone's darkest episode. The cowboys make a memorable trip to the train station. One could argue that Meaner Than Evil, which has a revealingly grim title, is the darkest episode of Yellowstone. The outing starts with Tita, Jennifer Landon, and Colby's, Denim Richards, miraculous recovery after they are nearly trampled to death by horses in the previous chapter. When the pair returns to the ranch, the Yellowstone cowboys prepare for revenge. Tita and Colby are nearly killed by Wade Morrow, Boots Sutherland, who market equities hired to provoke John Dutton and his ranch hands, in the hope that they would do something illegal that the company could sue them for. However, after Tita and Colby make it home alive, John Dutton goes on the offensive, sanctioning the series' most brutal scene walker, Ryan Bingham, who's just been brought back to the ranch by Rip, Cole Hauser, lures Wade and his son, Clint, Brent Walker, onto the Yellowstone. Then, Rip and the other cowboys ride up on Wade, lassoing him with a rope and pulling him to the ground. However, what the ranch hands did next made it Yellowstone's darkest scene. While the younger Morrow dies during the chase, hitting his head on a rock after falling off his horse, the cowboys drag Wade over to a tree, planning to hang him. However, Rip first makes Walker cut the Yellowstone brand out of Wade's chest. Then, the cowboys hang Wade from the tree, with Yellowstone audiences watching him get executed on screen. The Season 3 episode is still flawless. Meaner Than Evil contains many standout Yellowstone moments. Despite its grim story, Meaner Than Evil is a near-perfect episode and encapsulates the creed of the Yellowstone franchise. While John Dutton's ranch hands fight dirty against Wade Morrow, they are fighting back against the market equities executives who want to take their land and develop it. The moral conflict John and his family face inspires the episode's title. When John and Case sit at the end of the episode, the reflective moment evokes one of John Dutton's best Yellowstone quotes, perfectly summarizing why he sanctioned Wade's murder. John tells Case that there are evil people, and the Duttons have to be meaner than evil to stop them, but somehow still enjoy life's treasures, like family and the sunset. Meaner Than Evil also marks the beginning of Colby and Tita's romance, following their near-death experience. Additionally, Jamie, Wes Bentley, meets his biological father, and Willa Hayes inspires one of Beth Dutton's best quotes when John's daughter tells Willa she's going to hang her diploma over the toilet. However, Wade's brutal death is what makes the Yellowstone episode memorable.